Line charts are a visual companion to mean comparison analysis. You recall this analysis we just performed in a previous module showing the relationship between party identification and Hillary Clinton feeling thermometer ratings. It's pretty predictable. The ratings drop from about 83 degrees to about 32 degrees across the values of party identification. There are a couple of interesting quirks to it. You can see that very clearly in the line chart, which is created here. You notice there's a drop, it's kind of an elbow here, and then another little elbow over here. I've also edited this, the basic SPSS line chart in the editor, and we can take a little excursion through the graph editor as well. First, let's recreate the chart. Click Graphs, Legacy Dialogues, Line. Simple is the default. I always click on it just to make sure. You don't have to do anything down here. Just leave that radio button where it is. Here's the opening window. This area down here that's labeled Panel By, you can ignore this. We're never going to use it. Here, focus on these two, category axis and the line represents panel. Category axis is SPSS speak for independent variable, category axis being the horizontal axis. In the relationship we just analyzed, the horizontal axis, category axis, is PID underscore X. So that's an easy click. We'll just put that in there. We know the dependent variable is feeling thermometer Hillary Clinton. So click on that. Where do we put that? Up here, by default, SPSS will graph number of cases in each category, which we just do not want. But notice this button says other statistic, for example, mean. Click that button. That lights up the variable box. Just click feeling thermometer Hillary Clinton into that box, and notice SPSS responds mean feeling thermometer Hillary Clinton. This is exactly what we want. Now that's not always what we're going to want, but in this case the default works fine. Let's go down here. We're all set. Click OK. And here's the basic graph, which it looks rather bland. It's serviceable, but it looks rather bland. Let's get into the editor and sort of get familiar with some of the things you can do. SPSS graphics are actually quite nice. They're just very clear, very plain. Double click gets you into the editor. Just double click on the graphic, gets into the editor. If it's not already open, and often it is not, there's a properties window right here. So unassuming, show properties window, it says. Go ahead and click on that. And that opens up all the ways we can edit the graph. It's context sensitive. Whatever you select, you're going to be able to edit. For example, I'm going to just click in the graph area here. And that selects the graphic space. Notice that the fill color is this drab gray. I'm going to white that out. Click fill. I'm going to make that white. Let's apply that. I'm going to make the border white. Graphs look better when they're opened up, when they're not boxed in. So I'm going to click border, white, apply. All right, that's looking better. While we're here, let's make the line thicker. I think it's at about 1. It's got a weight of 1 by default. I usually use 1.5 or 2. Go to 2, apply. You can make it a different color if you like, stylize it. The only other thing in this particular case is notice that the bold axis titles really detract from the graphic. I'm going to select party ID. Notice it's selected. I'm going to hold down the control key now and move over and select the vertical axis title. So both of them are selected. Now I'm going to move over and I'm going to unbold them. Normal, apply. Okay, that's better. And then we have a nice line graph.